actually had my first ever spiritual awakening back in 2018. And that was a moment where I was at my lowest, my darkest, my not so inspired self, thinking I was going to end up in jail or even worse. And yet I had a moment that made me realize that there was more to this world than it meets the eyes. And I had a spiritual awakening where my dreams and my sleep started coming true in this reality. I had deja vu and it just kept coming back and over again in all these different ways. All when I was in Scotland, England, Belgium, Amsterdam, Germany, Czechoslovakia, France, North Carolina, Ohio, everywhere. Everywhere I went, always had deja vu. And then one of the craziest things that I realized was that my prayers were being answered. I was getting results from the work that I was doing. I started to see myself heal, started to see myself grow and evolve and learn new things. And it like literally catapulted my whole life. Everything started to change, my career, my jobs, my friends, my music, my dietary restrictions, my ability to like live life in different ways that I had never really done before. And these results, all of these results, meditating longer, doing more yoga, being more active, getting out into nature more, actually like feeling connected to my soul, feeling connected to like something more than just the sex and the drugs and the drinking and the video games and the TV and the news and the people you shouldn't even really be around at all. And yet I started to change and results were happening faster every single year. When I started to learn more about consciousness, more about meditation, the breath work, the energy healings, the sound healings, the way that I was talking and acting and showing up, the way I was even dressing started to change. I changed so much that results were happening way faster than even in the ways that I could comprehend in the moments that they were even happening. I couldn't even comprehend them at the moment. The results were happening so fast. And I feel like that's what a lot of people want these days. Is just like, how can I get fast results? It's like you can get fast results without a doubt. Now it's just learning to embody it afterwards. That's like the major key out of like all of this is like, okay, I felt the shift within, I feel grounded, I feel light, I feel love, I feel at peace. And now it's like, okay, how do I keep this like every single day for the rest of my life? And it's like, what? I have to do this every single day for the rest of my life? And it's like, well, kind of, yeah. It's not just like a one-stop shop, you know? For some, it might. I've seen people change with just like that within one session. But I've seen other people when they've gotten like 6, 7, 12 sessions, and then they learn to like really clear, to replenish, to embody, and to like hold it, and to like act with it and go from it. And it was just like, wow. It just like blew my mind. Hi, how are y'all doing today? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Um, just email me, Boy Scout, foxwellnessden at gmail.com. That's simple. And if you want to book a call, go to my website. We'll make stuff happen. And like I see people get results within the first session. You know, like we're talking and we're talking, we're doing some energy healing, we're doing some breath work, we uncover some stuff, and then their nervous system is just like whoop, it turns on in a way that is so comfortable and so mesmerizing that it's just like I haven't felt this since I was like a kid, or a moment that I felt safe, or a moment that put a smile upon my face. Like actually doing the work can bring those smiles upon your face, and you can get results so instantly, so fast when you do this work. And this is what I help people do. People who are feeling lost and burnt out and confused. They have like no energy. They're running on empty. They are just going through life totally unconscious. Maybe they're conscious. And yet they're just like, how do I keep going? And they've tried all the things. And it's like, yo, give yourself a reset. Give yourself the nervous system reset. Give your heart room to breathe, to let go of the heavy weights that have been weighing you down from like your past, from the memories, from the people, the situations. Like, let that go. They still control us in the subconscious because that's our body. Subconscious remembers 93 to 97% of everything that's ever happened. And you can start to reduce the way that your old subconscious was working for you by doing the work, getting fast results by doing the breath work, energy healing, and coaching. And like, when I take people through this, we uncover so much. Every single stone gets unturned. So I love what I do. There's so many incredible experiences that people get to feel. It's not even just the thinking, because your truth is your experience, right? And as soon as you feel that shift, boom, truth, experience, instantly, fast. Like instant ramen ain't got shit on me. You know what I'm saying? Instant ramen, instant what other stuff? Like Lunchables. I'm way faster than Lunchables. Instant ramen. When people can just feel a shift just like that. It ain't nothing but a G thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's amazing. It really is. So if you're looking to get results fast, hit my line, because you will attract more abundance. You will attract way better people to hang around, way better thoughts, have way better feelings and emotions, and to truly start living life like on way better fucking terms. Yes. Cheers to that. This is pineapple juice, filtered water, some lemon juice, and I think there's lime juice in here. So, because like people want fast results, they do, and you can get them and you can feel them. And once you feel that, then that's truth. But don't let it scare you, because so many of us have been living the old identity and the old energies and vibrations and emotions and feelings. Like that's normal to so many people, like millions and billions of people, right? So like when these new energies come in, they can feel great and alive, but sometimes it feels so foreign that they don't know how to like keep on embodying it. And like that's what I really get to help people do. And I'm doing it in my own life. I'm like, yo, I got to embody so much more now. Like every single time there's like something new for me to learn, to grasp, to hold, to embody, to evolve, to expand, and to share. It's always happening within me. It's like, okay, yeah, more love, more confidence, more putting myself out there, letting people know like this is a real thing. And this is like the magical sauce. This is the instant curing. This is the magical mystic miracles that get to happen for people's lives. Is like when we're here in the body, like fully regulated, fully embodied within the mind, body, and spirit as one. As one. So I've seen it happen with too many people. And I've learned when I first started this work, I had my first ever coaching client. I did energy healing, meditation, and coaching. I didn't know breathwork at that time. After the first session, it was really good. He felt more open. He wanted to learn more. And then in the second session, like right in the middle of it, it just turned on for him. He was just like, oh my God, I think I actually get this. Like this line of life, not even work, but just living life. And let me tell you, this dude, his life turned around like a full 180. First off, his mom started treating him better. His sister started to treat him better. Their whole family dynamic was all based on like cigarettes and like drugs and screaming and yelling, living in low conscious vibes, drinking. And then About like I think 2 days later, he's like, dude, I just had sex with like the most like beautiful woman I've ever been with. And I was like, dude, let's fucking go, you know? And then he started getting like all this free food. He was getting gifts from people. He was getting money. Got a job raise. Like it was absolutely insane. It was so crazy. And then, it happened for like the next 3 weeks. Everything was going amazing. More money, more abundance, more gifts, more really cool things happening to him. And then like one tiny little thing brought him down. And then another one. And down and down and down and down. And then he brought himself into an oblivion, into like the depths of darkness again, because he didn't embody it. And I didn't even know embodiment at that time. And that was about 5 years ago. And I was like, damn. And like for the last like 2.5 years, I've been studying embodiment so much more, being in Colorado and Texas, going to these retreats, learning from coaches. And I'm like, yo, this has to be the way. And I'm like really figuring out the ways to like really do this on deeper levels. And it's like starting to work. It's kind of amazing. So, not even kind of, it is working. I have proof. There's like literal proof in the results. I used to be a person who was highly strung out, anxious, depressed, suicidal. Godly, man, my thoughts were fucking crazy all the time. And now, thoughts are way better. I feel like I want to create more. I want to show up for the people more. And like I know how to like rest more. And that's like a huge thing. I was never able to rest. I was always a go, go, go person. And now I'm like here. I know when to go, 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 but I don't have to do it all the time. Cause like I can sit back and relax and let the stuff that I put out there really marinate and resonate with the people. So you'll be seeing a little bit of a different side with me here on YouTube. And I'm really excited about that. More things to like really help people feel like I can relate to them. They can feel seen and heard and energetically felt. And then they can get the help that they need. They can feel the replenishing, the nourishment, the really good vibes that come from this soul. And then we can evolve. And that's basically what I'm helping people do. This is my clear niche, helping men and women who feel burnt out. They feel tired. They are emotionally exhausted and dysregulated. They're looking for a new life. They're looking to feel replenished, rejuvenated. And then we teach them how to like keep that going, learning how to like embody it. And even saying that, I'm just like, fuck yeah. It feels so good to say that. I've never really had a niche before. I was always just like, okay, I'm going to help people just clear out whatever's no longer serving them, heal from all their traumas, and then activate their souls. And yeah, that worked for a while, but it was like too broad. It was too general, you know? Now I'm like getting more dialed in because a lot of coaches say that, like, oh, you need to be dialed in, you need to have a niche. And I was like, I feel that and I resonate with that. I don't think that's like the end all be all. But then a coach was like, hey, have a niche. But then, like, if you know you can help somebody, like, talk to them, uncover their unturned stones, see like what's causing the havoc or the turmoil in their life. Because, like, you've helped so many different people. You don't just have to tell people no because they're not part of the niche. You know, if even so, people can be like, "Wow, I resonate with this. I think you can still help me." And I'm just like, "Yeah, I know I can help you. It's just going to be up to you if you want the help." So I can help most people in this world, but not everyone because that's impossible. I've tried. Doesn't work. I can literally think of like a handful, like two handfuls of people where I was just like, "Wow, I cannot help them. I can't save them. I can't direct them. They were just so stuck in their ways." And they were just like, okay, I had to let them go. And if you're really looking to evolve, to embody your soul, join my online community, Breathwork and Energy Healing once a month, community gatherings once a month. Very fun. We actually laughed a lot in yesterday's one. Like, I'm kind of a comedian. Like we were cracking jokes in there, making fun of each other in very, very nice but like loving ways. And then just having like fun games and exercises. Like we did like a manifestation. So we did a surprise manifestation with the group last night. And I was like, I want everyone to agree on one thing that we can all manifest. And they were just like, huh. And one person's like, "Oh, I want to manifest all seeing rainbows." Another person's like, "Oh, I want to manifest us seeing blue butterflies." And I was like, I want to manifest us all getting one free meal by the end of the weekend." And then and then everyone's like, "Oh, these are some good ones." And we ultimately went up with the blue butterflies because that one was a little bit harder because we don't see too many blue butterflies in Cleveland, Ohio, where I'm at, in Utah, where my friend's at, and then our other friend who's in California. So, but we decided on that because we thought it would be fun and a little bit hard. So we wanted to like test ourselves. So these are some of the fun things that we get to do in the community, and people are talking and we're vibing, we're getting to know each other, and we're gonna help us evolve. You know, like I can't trust everyone that like I come in contact with when it comes to like, gurus and spiritual leaders and stuff like that. I'm like, I trust myself. I already got a great small group of like, was it 12 people that are wanting to do the work, they're wanting to evolve, they want to learn more knowledge and wisdom, and we can actually like build something together and know that we can like trust this core group of people and know that's like, wow, we can build stuff not even just online, but like when we meet in person, like we'll have some really great ideas of like how we can go about things, you know, like how to build some houses, how to collect water, like the systems, like the ecosystems, food, and like taking care of the land and being able to support each other, have drum circles and ceremonies, even some rituals, but like nature ones, like ones that are like fulfilling for the soul to feel light and loved and grounded and connected, like that's what we get to do. And we're just going to start it online. And then eventually I'm going to have a course where it's like, okay, this is what we get to do if we had our own land. This is the type of food that we would grow. And of course, I want the people to have a fucking say as well. I don't know everything. Okay. I'm a leader and I will totally admit that I can't help everyone and that I don't know everything. Okay. This is why I love having a team, a community, because then it's like, wow, I have support. you know? Like I have connections with people that truly care about me and I care about them. And this is how we get to like really bring in heaven on earth. And get heaven on earth's already here. It's just expanding it. It's cultivating it. It's marinating it. It's having it become reality for everyone and everything. The best it can. It won't be for everyone and everything. But I like to say that because I want to include everyone, even if it doesn't happen. Because that's just where my heart and my head are at for just for everyone. Like I care about people. I know not everyone's gonna care about me, but it is what it is. Hi everyone. Thank you for being here. I don't know how the Bible explains dinosaurs. It's such a random question, bro. What? Who thinks of these things? Yo, you should tell me if the Bible explains about how to make blankets. I don't know. Um, yeah. Oh, what if can the Bible tell me how it made pens? I don't know. I'm just being silly. I love parts of the Bible though. Don't get me wrong. But it's definitely been rewritten too many times. So, yeah. If you're reading the Bible and you're not having like mystical experiences, I don't really think you're reading a Bible. Because with all those crazy ass stories that are in the Bible, like those were all mystical fucking experiences. Healing people, healing the blind, leprosy, feeding thousands of people with 2 loaves of bread and 5 fish. Come on. That's mystical as shit. If that's not happening in this reality, that's not the real Bible. Or people are not reading. and actually performing it. Jesus said we can be like him and more. I don't need to read too much of the Bible to know some of the really key points. We're all children of God. We all are. Jesus called us his brothers and sisters. We live in a quantum universe. Everything is energy. That's why like results can happen so fast. That's why I bring results. Peace, calm, relaxation, inner standing. Actually like realizing like what the fuck is happening with people internally, externally. Like, oh my god. I have such amazing friends and people in my life, and sometimes I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, do you not see this? Like, do you not realize like what's really going on with you right now? Like, are you really that like tapped in, tuned in, turned on? And some of them are not even spiritual at all, which is fine by me. I don't care if people are spiritual or not. Whatever makes people happy at the end of the day. And but sometimes they're not even happy. They're just still going through the same thing, thinking like that has to be the way. You know, it just blows my mind sometimes. But hey, we're life. I mean, we're human. We're living life. We're supposed to experience it and try new things and let things go and call new things in and all these things, right? And it's okay. It is totally okay to just be you. Not everyone's going to like you. As long as you can like you, and you can be honest and respectful of yourself, then yeah, by all means, please do. We need more of you out here. um, so yeah. All right. Yeah. So results. Yeah, that was the biggest topic. I'm probably gonna write another. I'm probably gonna do another YouTube video about this. So, oh shit, I gotta go. I just realized I gotta go, guys. So, big love, big blessings to you all. Enjoy your holiday, and sending you all so much love, so much grace and abundance, and whatever else you deserve in your life. That's for your best and greatest good, or things even greater we couldn't possibly imagine. Take a nice breath in and let it go. All right. Blessings, y'all.